Hello, this is Matt again, and I'm back on the old time server. And today I'm going to be checking out RPI Nerd's Witch Farm base. He's invited a bunch of us to go there and help him out. Um, he's got a whole giant digging expedition down there. We'll see what it looks like. And so yeah. Today I'll show you that base, and then I'll show you my blaze farm, which I just completed. Spent an agony working on it. Died several times. A lot of frustration trying to get the wiring to work. But eventually I got it. So, hold on. Yeah, I'll see you on the other side. So I'm inside the witch farm base, and let's see. This is where you're supposed to get your drops from. This big room over here. This is where the witches drop down. You can see it a lot closer up from here. Witches drop down the iron bars and the glass panes. Die, the drops fall in, go through here. It's a pretty long water stream to get there. You could probably use some ice to do it much without having to drop down so low. The thing is, you put ice at the bottom layer, and then you put the water stream, and when the water stream ends, you have after the water stream ends, you put a sign, and then you put another water stream going after that. Because it's ice, the items keep going forward, and you don't have to drop another level to keep the water going, or to keep the items going. So, it's the base. Let's see what's in here. Oh, there's the portal. I'll be using that in a bit. And it's a lot of inventory space. Not that much here, but most of the regular building materials are hidden away somewhere else. Enchanting room, anvil, and so on. So, let's see, what else am I looking for? It's here. Here it is. Here's a bunch of building materials. Actually, why is there netherrack and soul sand here? But yeah, some basic building materials that you'll see a lot of. And surprisingly, they've collected a lot of grass. Must have used up a bunch of silk touch picks or shovels. Probably enchanted shovels that they couldn't figure out what to do with anyway. Ooh, is that a workbench? Oh, okay. So, going down to the bottom, you can see the scale of the size of this thing, and there's a zombie here. Let's get rid of him for them. Ah, he's already dead. There's a creeper up there too. That's it. And he's gone. Okay. So you can see a bit of the size of this. I've dug out rooms about this large, maybe like 4 times as large, but nowhere near this tall. This is an incredible project. I can't figure out why he decided to take on such a big task, but good for him, and I will be helping him out as much as I can once I get some good picks to use on here. Yeah, so I will be off to my blaze spawner. I'll show you guys that. It's currently being almost finished. All the wiring's done. Everything is set up. The blazes can be killed. You can use it already. The only thing that's left is to cover everything up and call it finished. And, oh, we got haste on me, I believe. Somewhere. I had haste on me. There we are. There's haste. Yep, there's RPI nerd again. So, I'll be back in a bit. And I'm back at my my blaze farm. So this is my blaze farm, designed after Etho's piston funnel for the blazes, and made a few modifications, including adding a 30-minute timer, which uses the new redstone locking features, plus a dispenser using using the despawn timer. So let's check it out. This is the despawn. This is the 30-minute timer. Down here is the 9.5 second timer, which is typical what you'd usually see in a blaze farm. Just a whole bunch of repeaters. And let's see what we have. Oh, stuck. Yeah. It's been a maze, and I have just finished it this afternoon, putting that one last RS NOR latch to finish it up. It took forever to fix, but everything's all set, and let's see how it works. So I use lava to prevent spawns. Let's go up for a bit. We don't have anything that's good to build with. That's empty. No, it's not, but still. Okay. I'll eat. Alright, so yeah, you can see the funnel here. We've got the lava. Up past a certain point, I stopped using netherrack and stone brick, or netherbrick and stone brick, and instead start using netherrack and cobble. I've run out of cobble several times. Had to go find some from other people or go strip mining to get more cobble. And typical setup up there, also same thing. Pistons to control the lava. I did attempt to use buckets instead, because now buckets can drop liquid and then pick it back up again. However, the issue is that the way I had it set up, it would not clear out the lava fast enough. So the lava would stay there and it would not go away for several minutes, which is an issue. So I replaced it with pistons, as it is in Etho's video. It is a bit lopsided. That's because it does go into a 1x1 hole, with a couple of modifications to go in. Oh, I should have shown you that. Just a sec. Yeah. So pistons here. This piston, this pressure plate is powers both this one and that one. This at a 2-tick delay. So this one will push just forward. If I go onto any of these, or if I go on this one, it'll push me here, and then this one will push me out. A good timing where I don't suffocate. And that pushes me out. So this way, all the blazes go into here. Very rarely do they take damage. Yeah. So this turns on and off the lava. This starts the 30-minute timer to turn on and off the lava. And this one closes the gate. And this one here starts the crusher. So let's let a few blazes in here. Should get some spawns pretty quickly. While the lava's receding for a bit, let's take a quick look outside. It's a giant cube. There's a whole bunch of cobble over there. Well, it's not even a cube, it's just a mess. I ran out of cobble at that point. I need to patch it up with something. And I need to extend the platform for a bit. But yeah. This will all be closed off, so it'll be just a small room, and I'll probably extend it out here a bit, and I'll add an enchanting station probably within that pillar, or maybe even closer if possible. But I'm planning to just have a hallway here, nice clean hallway, and then clean up this room, put the enchanting table there, so the blazes don't despawn while you're gone, or at least hopefully they don't. I believe it's about 20 blocks away from the bottom of the blaze spawner. So this is at 331. Yeah, there's a giant windmill at the spawn. 331 to 350 to 4-ish. So it's about 23 blocks away. So mobs don't start despawning until you're 24 or more blocks away. I've had some visitors here, some fire slimes or whatever they are. The pigmen have come in quite a bit. I had a wither skeleton just randomly jump down from somewhere. And I've had blazes escape. I haven't had a single blaze spawn in here actually. There is lava directly above this block. Right there. That's why it's dripping. I was running out of cobble so much I just went to a minimalist method of using the cobble. So there is almost no cobble that is not necessary to cover something up. So some places it is like a mess due to rebuilding and restructuring, but as you can see, that whole section is actually an indent, and all those blocks are necessary. Ooh, wow, I'm off the edge. Yeah. So this should be spawning soon. Why are they not? Huh. I'll check that out. It's a maze to get up here. Absolutely no idea how I navigated through all this before. There we are. I've gotten used to it, and why am I stuck? Keyboard. And here we are. Why is that not? Let's see if it does anything now. Oh, actually, this one comes from the timer. And this one comes from the lever. Oh, I broke it. Yeah, that's why. I need a redstone. I don't have a redstone on me. Let's see if I can find some redstone that I can spare somewhere. That's being used. All of it's being used. Just need a single redstone from somewhere. Anywhere I can get it from. Well, I'll fix that later if I can't find anything. But yeah, let's check this out. Yeah. So what happens is this wire here is wired to that button I showed you a second ago. It goes through 2 torches to get basically as a repeater. Comes up to here, and blocks are in my way. Comes up to here. Using the half slabs quite a bit. One, it lets me walk through a little bit easier, or at least see through it a little easier. And it saved me quite a bit of cobble, not having to put everything on the full block. Let's see what else we have here. So this goes here, which is an RS NOR latch. Triggers that, so when this line is off, it goes up and powers the pistons. So they block off the lava, letting the blazes spawn. So that's the RS NOR latch. It's going to be reset later by the entire circuit here. So it goes down and up, not necessarily necessary, but doesn't use any extra redstone, just goes down and up. Triggers the input to the dispenser, And let's try it out actually. Oops. Oh, just a sec so I can explain this to you. So, redstone torch under here, just connected to the pressure plate under there. So, when there's an item under there, it goes through here, goes through a monostable circuit. This generates a pulse when the item disappears. So, oops. So it's on. It hasn't generated a pulse. And it will pulse off and then on, unlocking all these repeaters. And this is a counter, simple counter. Locking repeaters are essentially used as delatches within an enable. And so the enable comes from here. So I've currently disabled it. It's an inverted enable, by the way. I've currently disabled the repeater. And when you have delatches in a row, you get a shift register. So I'm currently shifting this one bit around as a ring counter. It's nothing new in electronics. Seth Bling created a video of making one of these, but it's a simple design. You make sure that you have one of them that has a pulse, and you keep going. If you want to actually send information through, you can do that with shift registers. However, I've seen that it's a bit buggy how well the data goes through. So once the item disappears, all the latches unlock, the signal goes through and goes to the next part, and another item comes out and that's on a pressure plate. So as you can see, there's something in there. I'm using nether brick since I had so much of it. I'll probably be using bone meal or blaze powder, something from my farms that I don't use as much as I get. So the next one keeps going through, and let's reset the whole thing. So it goes through, next one. So yeah, it pulsed off, unlocking the repeaters. Signal goes through the next one, but it's not fast enough, or it's not a long enough pulse for it to get to the next repeater. Whoops. So it only goes to one repeater ahead. Keep doing that. Gets to the end. Now over here, at the end of this, I have an OR gate. So, it's essentially an AND gate. So it's going to take the signal. So once this one is on, and this one is not on, it's going to trigger. It's going to stop. It's going to trigger the dispenser. When it is not, when this one is on and this one triggers up, then the dispenser is going to not trigger. So it's going to stop after 6 rounds, which is despawning time of an object. An item is 5 minutes, so 6 times 5 is 30 minutes. And as you saw, this redstone torch pulsed on, triggering the RS NOR latch. So over here is another monostable circuit. Whenever this one turns on, it triggers. So the RS NOR latch goes up. The signal from the RS NOR latch goes through there, underneath, to this line of torches, which goes up to the other side, as I showed you earlier. And I need to get a redstone to fix that spot up there. But yeah, this is currently working, except for that one piece, which I didn't check. But yeah, let me get down there somehow. Yeah, so that's the workings of the 30-minute timer. It can be extended for as long as you want, as long as the repeaters, as long as the signal from the locking the signal that is locking the repeaters can go through, so about 15 blocks. And then after that, you just add another repeater and continue, as is seen in Seth Bling's video, I think, or Zaizuma's video, one of those. So yeah, this is the standard system. Over here you have a wire going through from a button here. So the button is on this red block, goes up, signal, turns on this torch so it's inverted, or turns off the torch so it's inverted. It goes through here, inverted again, and this is an RS NOR latch here, so it triggers it on, so that signal goes through here to the pistons in the back that do the crushing. So these two pistons, and power goes through, cycles for 9.5 seconds, and is it 9.5 or 19 seconds? I think it's 19 actually. Goes through, comes back, resets the RS NOR latch, turns the signal off, pulls out the pistons. I had a bit of trouble with some bud issues, with the pistons not retracting and so on, but I've cleared that up. I do not use any bud switches in here. I tried to avoid it in case there are any changes made due to the Redstone update. Yeah, so this is it. This will be covered up. It should look nice and pretty. This hallway should be nice and clean and definitely safe. And that looks pretty cool up there from underneath. But yeah, it's an impressive system. It's one of my largest projects with Redstone. I don't know how much Redstone I used on this thing, but it's more impressive in the fact that it has so much stuff in it rather than so much of the same thing. Where an Enderman farm, for instance, has a lot of redstone in it, that all goes to the same circuit over and over, whereas this one, every circuit is individualized, and everything is unique and necessary to make this work well. And so, thank you for watching my video, and hope you have a good day. I'll make another video soon. I'll probably be doing videos about once every week to 2 weeks. It won't be very regular. I do have other work. This is not my job. I don't plan to make this my job. I just plan to make this as a little show of what's around the server to people. Both people who are on this server already and people who are out on YouTube. Well, thank you for watching.